What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to 10 in the Pit. Today, we are going to do that full bowling ball review on that DV8 Mantra Solid. Now, JBB put holes in this about 2.5 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. We're getting back on track here. We're trying. 2 weeks ago, he is going to shoot us a full game. He's still trying to beat for the scores. I'll put them all right there because there's a whole list of them. There's like 14 of them, I feel like. We only are waiting on a couple of more reviews. I think we have the Black Dragon Pearl from Swag left with Joey Marsh. It's his birthday week, so it's kind of hard to get him in here. Hopefully next week that'll happen. Widow Tour V1. I think that might be it.
Yeah. Because I'm doing that one. Kraft did his.
Right.
I can't remember if, because I already did my swag.
Right. Oh, and Tyler already did his one. Ovation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're almost all caught up. We're getting there. We really are. And then they just dropped 6 new bowling balls on us yesterday. So hopefully we can get these all wrapped up. And then we can get back to our Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. That would be phenomenal. That's what I'm trying to do. With the last 3 months, I have posted a video every day of the week, it feels like. Hopefully you guys have been appreciating the content. I hope that worked out. But I'm still trying to get back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's a lot easier to do that with a full-time job, let me tell you. All right, are you ready?
I'm absolutely ready.
Okay, I'm in a talkative mode. I hope JBB is in a talkative mode. He's going to walk you through what he likes about this bowling ball, where this falls in his arsenal, what he uses behind it, and everything else. He's gonna try to talk more. That's his goal.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna zoom in, put a picture of the bowling ball specs. We're gonna let this man go.
All right.
You are all set, JBB.
Alrighty. Here we go. Mantra Solid. Oh. Let's see. Big ball, definitely game one. So let's get lined up and we'll talk a little bit more about it. Gonna stand right about 25, right at third arrow. Here we go.
Good ball.
That was really good. 17-2, 17-8. I don't know which one's right. But if you guys have not watched this channel before, I do have a drift in my approach. Drift about 4 boards. So when I say where I'm standing, it's probably 4 boards to the left of that up at the foul line. So we'll go back up. This lane hooks a little bit more. Yeah.
Couple boards inside, not bad.
I knew that ball, this lane hooks a little bit more than 4. I said that, I moved to an extra board and it wasn't enough. Speed was good. Colors on this, really like the way it rolls. House shot killer for me. I put up some really big sets with this. Game 1, game 2. Alright, cover the spare. So I bowl multiple houses, so I try to walk through each arsenal. This is going to be game 1 ball at all 4 places. Here tonight I stayed in it into game 2, switched the Origin EX game 3. Like that one.
Just a whisker behind the headband. Just a whisker.
I'm unprepared. I did not grab my spare ball. go. I have retrieved the trusty old spare ball. Woohoo! Good 10 pin. So the other 3 places of bowl, they're all synthetic. I'll start with Midway in Vestal, New York. That house shot is very free hook on the outside. So probably end of game 1, I'm switching out of this, going into probably the Origin EX, DV8 Severe Collision, and then going to even lower to the Apex. It's really good. Finish on 27 there. 2 board drift. Shape, I see really strong, really pretty much the same reaction out of it. Gets a little finicky when I start to move inside, so that's usually when I ball change, size down or ball up. Back over to 25. That's got a hook. Yep. Ball's good.
Looks good.
So I got well over, I just put 10 more games on it tonight, waiting my turn to film. So I got well over 60 games on it. So I noticed that this did lane shine a little bit, like not too quickly, but it did get pretty shiny. So I did end up roughing it up with like a 2000 pad.
Correct, and I believe it came out of box at 2002.
I believe so, yes.
So do you remember what game or what game mark you were at when you did that?
It was only like 4 or 5 days ago, so it was Monday. So
about 50 game mark?
Yeah, right about the 50 game mark.
So it took about 45 games for it to kind of lane shine in?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good for an HK ball, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this doesn't have HK.
This doesn't have the HK.
Right, this doesn't have HK.
No.
So it took about 45 games for it to lane shine to a point where you didn't like the shape?
It was funny because like somebody mentioned something at League. They're like, that ball looks shiny, you know? I'm like, yeah, I guess it kind of does. And I was realizing like I wasn't getting the same finishing motion out of it. So
you did fresh it up about 45 game mark?
And I just got
pad. Okay.
Clean it now.
All right, perfect.
All right. Back over to lane 3. Or stand in 1 board. Yeah, we'll go 1.5 on this lane. Oh, that's inside. Hold. Whew. So that ball gives me a lot of, I don't know what, I want to say trap, like a good trap. Like I got missed room left and right with it.
What the core and cover do for you is it gives you confidence in the ability to be close to your mark and still have the ball do its job. One of the better solids on the market right now.
Yeah. Did a little bit of research. There's the Guru, the Equinox solid, comparable to this.
Yes.
I think there's one more.
So I think the Mantra Solid plays bigger than the Equinox Solid. I think the Equinox Solid falls in that little niche category right under your big ASIM, where I think this plays as a big ASIM. I think the Equinox falls in that second tier class that's right in between that and your benchmark. Even though it's a solid, it kind of plays in that little category instead of a pearl. And in all honesty, I think the Mantra Solid is a little bit better than the Guru too, just to throw that out there.
So I haven't seen too much about the Guru, just little.
My little brother had it, he really liked it, but it's still a little bit less than the Jack-O-Lanics, so he still throws the Jack-O-Lanics.
All right, back over lane 4. Gotta make sure we go back over to 25. Same target. Woo. There's one thing about this ball that I do not like. I have left an ungodly amount of 710s with it. I don't know how many, but it's been probably about 10 or 15 of them within those 60 games I bowled. But there's also the bright side. I do throw some messengers with it too. Alright, lane 3. Go back over to 27. Same target. Yeah. Now my confidence level of this ball is just God tier. This is definitely the piece I've been looking for. Well, I think I've thrown. I had the USB-C a couple weeks ago. I threw that for like the fresh, but that was like a shorter pattern, so I wasn't seeing the end of the pattern with it. So I was throwing the Apex that day. But on that, this ball overall, I can see the shape very well. Oh boy. And then I do that. I've done that quite a few times with that ball too. I think I've had the front 7 with it, and I did that one night.
All right, cover it up.
Ooh, I'm gonna try to go Brooklyn on this. I moved right and I was like, I'm going to try to go Brooklyn on this. It didn't hook quite enough. I didn't move far enough to the right.
Well, just to put it for perspective for you, if you fill all the boxes, you beat Tyler Benjamin by 1 pin.
Oh, perfect. He told me not to beat him, so. Now I feel like I have to.
I agree.
All right. No, really confident on this lane because I'm able to get a little more deeper. Woo! I did just mention I do throw a lot of messengers with this ball, and I usually don't. All right, one more. Close it out. Pretty good. Pretty not good. Ah.
It's all right. It's all right. Cover it up. Still not a bad game.
Felt pretty good off my hand, but down lane I did not get to where I needed it to be. Spare this up for 221. Uh-oh. All right, it's only 2 pins. 219.
Well, a couple of 6 deuces to wrap the game up kind of stopped his momentum there. But that would be a 219 with that brand new DV8 Mantra Solid. 5 seconds and we'll get a recap from JBB. Not bad, Bubby. Not bad.
I'm happy with that.
Not bad at all.
I threw good ones.
Good job. Good job. Alrighty, boys and girls, children of all ages, that would be a 219 with that brand new DV8 Mantra Solid, asymmetrical solid. You heard JBB and I talking back and forth there while he was bowling. I honestly think this is one of the better asymmetrical solids on the market. We're going to get JBB's opinion. Fresh out of the box, you told me it was worth your initial investment. After, I know you have well over 50 games on this one.
Yeah, I'm up in the 60s now.
60s, okay. So after 60 games on this bowling ball, is it still worth your initial investment?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. If you had to buy another asymmetrical solid for that big ball one spot, is this going to be the one that you buy? And if not, be specific.
Now, I've looked around and I really haven't found anything, and this ball, it worked for me.
I totally agree. I think it's one of the better ones available right now.
I'd have to go with this one. I'd probably drill one or two more.
I agree. I think they're really good. The Mantra, Quentin had the original Mantra. He really liked that. I think that was a hybrid, right, Q?
Yes, that was my favorite ball of the year last year.
Yeah, favorite ball of the year for last year for Quentin. And the solid one, this one here did not disappoint at all. So, worth your initial investment, fresh out of box and after 60 games. If you had to buy another one, you would. If someone comes in and they're looking for an asymmetrical solid bowling ball, is this going to be the one that you recommend? Or are you going to put a couple in the category and let them pick? Or is this the stellar one of the year for you?
I don't know, right now it's probably the stellar one.
So you're just going to put this one right up there and say, yeah, this one's the one you need.
No, this one's like real high up on my list right now for favorites.
It was worth your initial investment. You would buy it. You would recommend it. Can you help the guys out at home build an arsenal, a 3-ball league arsenal surrounding this one?
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit. Like, I bowl at 4 different houses, so I kind of went through some of my arsenal here. I'm able to stay with this ball first 2 games, start to the third. Like tonight, I had really good luck the first 2 games. Then I started to lose it. Started the third, so I went to the Origin EX, so ball 2. I usually go to that or the DV8 Severe Collision for ball 2. And then if I gotta go lower, because I can't go higher because I got nothing higher.
Right.
I go to the Apex.
Okay. So, your ball 2, pick one. I'm gonna make you.
No, you're gonna make me, all right.
I'm gonna make you.
Now the Origin.
The Origin.
Origin EX.
I love that ball.
It's good.
Yeah, okay. So DV8 Mantra, ball 1. Correct me if I'm wrong. Origin EX, ball 2. Swag Apex Pearl, ball 3. Correct?
Yep.
That is the arsenal he is recommending for a typical house shot. Why they're here? 10 being God tier, 0 being the worst in the business. Where are you putting the new DV8 Mantra Solid?
8.5.
8.5?
Really good 8.5.
Really
almost
good 8.5.
A 9.
Okay,
it's like
almost a
leaning
9.
9. But
So
I'm
8
gonna
and 3/4.
8 and 3/4. We'll go 8 and 3/4.
All right, 8 and 3/4. I like that. I think this is 8.5 all day. I think this is one of the better asymmetrical solids on the market. There's not much that really competes with it. I think it plays the mids and the back end a little bit better than the Guru from Radical. The only competition I think this ball has is the Ebonite Entity and the RST Hyperdrive. And they're all 3 are really good. And I put them all right there in that 8, 8.5 category. So I think this is one of the better ones from B7. So Entity is really good too, but
So I haven't seen much of that ball. So.
yeah, that's the one Aiden had right before he left.
Okay.
And that was pretty good. But he did say his lane shined a little bit quicker than yours. I believe the Entity was HK22 where this one is not. And I think I might like this one better because it's not HK22. But I like the way it reads. I like the way it falls off the pattern, tumbles towards the pocket. I like the hook phase. I like the response to the friction. They did this one really well. I think it's the core. The Mantra core is really good. They killed it. They did good.
It's a good ball.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. So that would be our take on the DV8 Mantra Solid. If you guys want to support the Pro Shop, xinthepit.com. We're starting to get some other accessories and stuff that we use on a regular basis. That's going to start to add to the website here pretty soon. So every time you jump on there, you know that these are the products that all of us, and there's almost 10 of us that are on staff here, and those are the products that we use. So you guys know when you do make that purchase, you are getting a product that holds up and does what it's supposed to do. That is the whole point of our website. It's slowly starting to grow, and that was the plan with it. So we're getting there. Bear with us. If you guys Use the discount code ASCEND. I believe that gives you 10% on all the American-made accessories and hoodies that are on the website. For everybody who has supported the Pro Shop, we appreciate y'all. Everybody who comes in, comments, likes, you guys are the reason we do this.
Absolutely.
If you guys wouldn't mind, like, share, subscribe, hit the post notification bell.
We'll see you guys next time.